Top 7 foods you must avoid if you don't want your muscles to shrink, lose strength, and your bones to become as brittle as dry sticks. These are silent yet dangerous causes that gradually weaken your body without you even realizing it. Watch this video now, because we're going to reveal the deeper reasons and the most effective ways to prevent them. If you miss it, you might end up paying with your own health and independence. Before we begin, leave a comment. Backhand index pointing right, where are you from? Backhand index pointing right, how old are you this year? And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss any important health information that helps you stay strong and healthy every day. Let's get started. First, refined sugar, the silent destroyer of muscles and bones. Did you know? Just a small amount of refined sugar each day can make your body weaken faster than you think. Why is it so dangerous? Sugar weakens your muscles. When you consume too much sugar, your blood insulin levels spike, leading to chronic inflammation in the body. This inflammation disrupts the protein synthesis process in your muscles, causing muscle loss over time, especially in older adults. Sugar also causes calcium loss and weakens bones. Refined sugar increases blood acidity, forcing the body to pull calcium from your bones to neutralize it. The result? Your bones are gradually drained, becoming thinner and much more fragile. Sugar is also an accelerator of aging. It doesn't just cause wrinkles and fatigue, it also rapidly drains the overall strength of your body. Refined sugar often hides in cakes, soda, bubble tea, fast food, and even in seemingly healthy breakfast cereals. If you want to keep your muscles strong, your bones solid, age slower, and live an active life as you grow older, start cutting back on refined sugar today. Instead, choose natural sugars from fruits, a little raw honey, or whole, natural, unprocessed foods. Food number 2, processed meats, the silent enemy that wears down your muscles and destroys your bones. From middle age onward, many people begin to clearly feel the decline of their body, weaker limbs, reduced mobility, and increasingly frequent joint pain. Few realize that one of the culprits contributing to this decline comes from foods that seem harmless, processed meats. Sausages, cured meats, cold cuts, bacon, these are convenient, tasty, and common in many meals. But behind their delicious flavor lies a large amount of salt, preservatives, and chemical additives that our bodies, especially older ones, can no longer process efficiently. Regularly consuming these types of meat leads to dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, and causes muscle fibers to become stiff and weaken over time. Not only that, the protein in processed meats has already been altered through industrial processing, losing many essential nutritional values. Instead of nourishing and restoring muscles, they place a metabolic burden on the liver and kidneys, forcing them to work harder, while the body receives little to no real benefit. Worse still, additives like nitrates and nitrites in these foods have been proven to cause chronic inflammation, one of the main reasons bones and joints deteriorate, become painful, and recover very slowly in older adults. That's why many people, even without heavy physical activity, often feel fatigued, have trouble standing steadily, and sometimes a simple slip can lead to broken bones. Do you often have these items for breakfast or a quick meal? I'm just asking because my family used to eat them too, simply because they were convenient. But the more I learned, the more I realized that a small change in food choices can make a big difference to our health. Share your thoughts in the comments, your story might help someone else. If you want to keep your muscles firm, protect strong bones, and continue living a healthy, active life each day, say goodbye to processed meats. Choose healthier alternatives, fresh chicken, steamed fish, boiled eggs, tofu, or plant-based protein sources, which are easier to digest and nourish the body in a more natural and sustainable way. Food number 3, soft drinks, the beverage that weakens bones and shrinks muscles without you realizing. When tired, some people enjoy a can of soda to perk up. At parties, family gatherings, or even just a quick meal out, soft drinks are almost always present. But very few know that this seemingly harmless refreshment is one of the silent agents that wears down muscles and weakens bones over time. The reason is simple: soft drinks contain extremely high amounts of refined sugar, even more than regular candy. This sugar spike causes insulin to surge, leading to chronic inflammation and slowing down the body's protein synthesis process. The result? Muscle mass gradually disappears, getting weaker bit by bit. At the same time, these drinks contain phosphoric acid, a compound that interferes with calcium absorption, a mineral essential for strong bones. When calcium isn't properly absorbed, bones become porous, brittle, and prone to fractures, especially in older adults. Orange Heart, I know some of you watching this might be thinking, oh come on, it's just one can, what's the harm? I get it. Everyone has their habits, and sometimes it's part of our little daily joys. But sometimes, those very habits, when repeated long enough, slowly drain our energy without us even noticing. If you've experienced cramps, muscle fatigue, or feel less stable when walking, it could be your body sending you a quiet signal. Take a moment to think, do you drink soft drinks regularly? If so, let's start cutting back, not all at once, but little by little, gradually and gently. Soft drinks also increase the risk of visceral fat buildup, insulin resistance, and can lead to type 2 diabetes, a condition that not only affects your heart, eyes, and kidneys but also speeds up muscle loss and joint degeneration. Instead of soda, you can choose filtered water, fresh fruit juice without added sugar, or warm water with a slice of ginger or lemon, all great for digestion and helping the body stay hydrated and naturally recover muscle strength. Food number 4, white bread, a familiar friend, but not a good one. Some foods have been with us since childhood. White bread is one of them. The smell of toasted flour, the crispy crust, the soft, chewy center, who could resist? Especially on rushed mornings, just a loaf with something inside makes a quick, easy meal. But as we age, our bodies become less forgiving than before. Things that were once companions now become burdens. White bread, though familiar, belongs to the group of refined carbs, which are basically nothing but sugar and starch. No fiber, no vitamins, no nutrients to feed muscles or strengthen bones. When we eat it, blood sugar spikes, then crashes. The body falls into a cycle of fatigue and sluggishness, and over time, muscle strength slowly fades. For middle-aged or older adults, this is like draining the battery, little by little. Do you often feel tired for no clear reason lately? Have you ever eaten breakfast but still felt hungry soon after, sluggish all morning? If so, take a closer look. Is your breakfast mainly white bread, condensed milk, and milk coffee? I used to be like that too, and it was only after I made a change that I realized just how grateful my body was. Just switching to whole grain bread, adding a boiled egg or a slice of avocado, or replacing it with steamed sweet potatoes or a bowl of mung bean porridge, made a huge difference. It doesn't have to be complicated. Instead of feeding ourselves something that gradually weakens us, we choose something that helps us stand stronger each day. As we grow older, meals aren't just for fullness. They're for staying healthy, staying active, and staying independent. Food number 5, pastries, sweet on the tongue, sad for the bones. On tiring days, we just want to nibble on a piece of cake. A soft sponge cake, a crunchy cookie, or a slice of fragrant cream cake, they seem like small treats for ourselves, little joys in the midst of life's worries. But did you know that gentle sweetness is actually quietly draining your body's strength? Especially for older adults, when muscles need to be preserved and joints need protection more than ever, these seemingly harmless cakes can bring about some serious concerns. In pastries, there's a scary trio: refined sugar, white flour, and saturated fats. They rapidly raise blood sugar, trigger inflammation in the body, and interfere with protein synthesis that builds muscle. Over time, muscles waste away, bones weaken, and our steps slow down, without us even realizing why. One time, I asked an elderly lady, "Why are you walking so weakly these days?" "Maybe my joints are just tired, but I eat well. Every day I have pastries and bubble tea." I felt sad hearing that. Sad because she genuinely cared for herself, but chose the wrong things to nourish her body. What about you? Do you treat yourself with a little cake every afternoon? If so, it's okay. We don't need to cut them out completely. Just take one step back, reduce by a bite, and replace it with better options. A few pieces of ripe fruit, a steamed sweet potato, or a handful of roasted almonds, not as intensely sweet, but the kind of gentle sweetness that helps the body recover, the kind that shows real care. Old age shouldn't be about strict restrictions. It should be about eating what truly nourishes us, from within. Thank you for staying with us until now. Every minute you spend caring for your health truly matters. We hope you'll keep watching until the end of the video, because the most important parts are still ahead. Food number 6, refined vegetable oils, the wolf in sheep's clothing, in your kitchen. We often think that switching from animal fat to vegetable oil is a healthy step forward. But the truth isn't always that simple. Refined vegetable oils, the ones you commonly use for frying, sautéing, and cooking every day, are actually one of the silent causes that slowly destroy the body from within. You don't see it. You don't feel it right away. But day by day, meal by meal, they trigger mild yet persistent inflammation, gradually weakening muscles, causing joint pain, and accelerating bone degeneration, especially in middle-aged and older adults. That's why many people feel, I don't even do heavy labor, so why do my limbs feel so drained? I eat properly, but why does my body still feel sluggish, and why is it harder to get up and sit down than before? The answer might lie in the very oil you're using every day. Corn oil, sunflower oil, soybean oil, may seem healthy, but they're processed at high temperatures, stripping away most of their nutrients, and leaving behind unstable fats that oxidize easily, causing inflammation throughout the body. These oils not only harm your heart, but also attack your muscle-bone joint system, slowing muscle recovery, depriving bones of essential nutrients, and making joints more sensitive and prone to damage. You don't have to give up cooking oil completely, just switch to better options and reduce deep frying where possible. Extra virgin olive oil, best for salads, steaming, or light cooking. Cold-pressed avocado oil or coconut oil, suitable for higher heat cooking. Add natural fats from fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, avocados, and nuts such as walnuts, almonds, and chia seeds. And most importantly, let oil be a healthy part of your meals, not a hidden source of inflammation and weakness. Your health deserves to be protected, starting with the smallest choices in your kitchen every day. Food number 7, ultra-processed foods, the more convenient, the more dangerous for your muscles and bones. We're living in an age where everything is fast, fast-paced, fast living, fast eating. A pack of instant noodles, a bag of chips, a canned soup, or a few slices of sausage from the fridge, all make meals easier than ever. But it's precisely because they're so convenient and easy that we unknowingly let these ultra-processed foods creep into our bodies every day, silently weakening muscle fibers, joints, and bones bit by bit. What are ultra-processed foods? They are foods that have been heavily industrially processed, with added colors, flavors, preservatives, texture agents, extra sweetness, extra crunch, but have lost nearly all of their original nutrients. Examples: instant noodles, chips, sausages, processed cold cuts, packaged cookies, soda, instant soups, sugary industrial cereals. They are high in energy but low in nutrition, and that's extremely dangerous for older adults, because at this age, every gram of protein, every milligram of calcium, every mineral is crucial for keeping the body strong and resilient. I once met an elderly person who was very careful. I eat very little. Just a pack of noodles, a slice of cold cut, and a juice box. Saves me from cooking. But after a while, she suffered from joint pain, muscle fatigue, dizziness, and insomnia. At the doctor's, osteoporosis, muscle loss, mild anemia, high inflammation. All from one simple thing, eating fast, but not eating right. Ultra-processed foods also contain high amounts of bad saturated fats, refined sugar, excessive salt, and harmful additives. They cause internal inflammation, increase fat accumulation, disrupt calcium absorption, and interfere with muscle regeneration. Over time, the body loses its natural flexibility, making it harder to walk, easier to fall, and much more difficult to recover. So what should you do? Be mindful and gradually reduce your intake of these foods. Prioritize fresh, whole ingredients. Cook simply at home. Prepare meals ahead of time and store them, so even when busy, you're still eating right. When you must use packaged food, read the label carefully. The fewer unfamiliar ingredients, the better. Avoid items with too many words you don't understand, because your body doesn't understand how to digest them either. Dear friend, we've just gone through some of the most common foods that silently damage your muscles and bones, especially dangerous for middle-aged and elderly people. All these foods have one thing in common. Convenient, popular, easy to eat. But if consumed frequently and without control, they will quietly strip your body of strength, mobility, and the precious independence you deserve to protect. You may not be able to control aging. But you can control what you put into your body each day. Start with small changes that make a big difference. Cut back on sugar, add more vegetables. Cook simply but naturally. Choose real food, not food that only looks real. And most importantly, care for your body with knowledge and consistency. Maybe today you just change one meal. Maybe this week you just skip a few snack packs. But each small act is your way of choosing to live strong, live free, and thrive in your own body. Thank you for staying with us until the very end. We truly appreciate it. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your loved ones, because who knows, it might be the most meaningful gift you can give them today. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so we can keep walking together on this journey to live healthy, live joyful, and live fully, every single day.